is that place?
Never go there. Understand?
How is he here? That is not possible.
You will rot in the depths of Hades for all eternity.
We are not finished, Zeus. The gates of Hades have never held me. Your pain is my flesh. The hands of death could not defeat me. I will have my revenge!
Excellent child! I will tolerate your insolence no more!
Death cannot hold those with purpose, Kratos.
Kratos. Zeus? My father.
How's it going, guys? It's Python Selkin here. In today's video, we'll be talking about an interesting theory with regards to a very familiar nemesis from the older games in the God of War franchise.
You will never be the ruler of Olympus.
Apart from his ghostly appearance and the haunting visions from Kratos' past, as many of you might agree, one of the most unexpected moments from 2018's God of War was the shocking appearance of Zeus himself, calling Kratos' name in the realm of the dead, Helheim.
Kratos.
Leading Mimir to discover another piece of his Greek pantheon puzzle, one that answered many of his questions. The fact that the king of the Olympian gods was none other than the father of the ghost of Sparta.
My father.
Your father was Zeus? Well, that explains a lot.
Despite many years passing since his death, Zeus still appears to be haunting Kratos with illusions from his past. Illusions which Helheim is known to torture its inhabitants with.
Hell's known for torturing its inhabitants with their own past.
It is time, my son. Look around at what you have done.
Despite Kratos' concern, Mimir warned him that he must never go to the place from where this iteration of Zeus appeared. However, Kratos could hear and even see illusions of Zeus all throughout his journey in Helheim. So what further power could the realm of the dead hold in that particular place that could meddle with Kratos' mind that much? And what if it was dangerous enough to expand even beyond the grounds of Helheim? Perhaps similar to the appearance of Athena's higher existence, first seen in the underworld all the way back in the Greek pantheon, yet whose appearance is still haunting Kratos, even in Midgard.
There's nowhere you can hide, Spartan. Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want. It changes nothing.
Having said this, one should also keep in mind that the haunting visions from Kratos' past weren't only visible to Kratos, but were also seen by his son, Atreus.
Come on, we gotta go!
You saw Athena.
You disappoint me, Spartan.
Get out of my head.
Now if this iteration of Zeus was attempting to reach Kratos in particular, and Kratos knowing all about Zeus was strong enough to ignore it, what about Atreus?
Huh?
Again, I said nothing.
Weird. Could have sworn you said something.
What is it, boy?
Voices! You don't hear that?
I hear nothing.
It's going away now. It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry. You really didn't hear that?
No.
It felt evil.
As most of you may remember, throughout the game, Atreus is haunted by mysterious voices from an unknown entity. One which he particularly felt was evil.
Daddy? Kratos! No, brother, no!
in Sparta.
Voices! You don't hear that?
I hear nothing.
It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry.
You cannot change your
It felt evil.
Now, Atreus might not have been aware who Zeus was, but these mysterious voices have been haunting him both in Helheim as well as in other realms. And it's not just hearing voices that seem to be affecting Atreus.
Let me guess. Your brother isn't as talented as you, and his work is junk.
Those things are accurate. Your point?
It's all you ever talk about, over and over. Do something about it or shut up already.
I see.
Yeah! We're sick of hearing about little people's little problems!
Soon after he is told the truth about his godly nature, Atreus starts seeing other people on a much lower level than him, with his attitude taking a colder turn. An attitude which reminds us of someone whom Atreus is blood related to.
We're sick of hearing about little people's little problems!
We have faced far worse than this one fallen mortal. But we are the gods. We whom the mortals worship. We who rule over this land. We who will not be swept aside by this petulant fool.
We can even hear thunder, an iconic trait of Zeus himself, as Atreus starts to raise his voice against Sindri.
Shut up already!
I see.
Yeah! We're sick of hearing about little people's little problems!
All right. That hurt a little. Let's have a look at your gear then.
Now, of course, this change in attitude could be Atreus' own ego growing sky high upon learning of his godly nature. But there are also instances in which Atreus' behavior starts becoming even more suspicious, which could make you think otherwise.
I said no.
But we're gods. We can do whatever we want.
That's what I said to your mother, right before I gave it to her.
What are you doing?
This is a much better knife than Mother's. But we're gods. We can do whatever we want.
Turn away, boy.
That's what I said to your mother, right before I gave it to her.
It wasn't me. I couldn't have done that.
Do not dwell on those thoughts. Not here.
Yeah.
We must keep moving.
Upon seeing visions of himself killing Modi all the way in Helheim, Atreus reveals that what he saw wasn't him, further stating that he couldn't have done that, which heavily suggests Atreus was actually being possessed by something or someone into doing those actions. Actions that purposely went against Kratos' wishes.
You killed against my wishes. You lost control.
It is also intriguing to note that when Kratos asks Atreus whether he saw an old man back in Helheim, referring to Zeus, Atreus instantly replies, "What old man?" blatantly denying that he ever saw illusions of Zeus, when it's pretty clear that Atreus was indeed looking at the manifested illusions of his father beating Zeus to death.
Boy. Before. When you saw.
I didn't see anything.
You did not see me with someone. An old man.
What old man? Can we go?
Yes. Very well.
Did you say something?
No.
Oh, okay. At least we're getting closer to the light.
The fact that Atreus started hearing voices in his head right before he was consumed by a cold personality and would then be unaware of certain things he was doing strongly suggests that during certain moments, Atreus was being possessed by the same evil entity that spoke to him through the voices in his head.
Kratos.
Whether Zeus is responsible for Atreus' possession remains to be seen. But what we do know for certain is that realms of the dead are an important part of almost every God of War game in the series. So we can definitely expect to see more of Helheim, this huge bird-looking creature, and possibly Zeus himself in God of War Ragnarok.
I didn't see anything.
You did not see me with someone. An old man.
What old man?
In our personal opinion, the fact that Atreus outright denied seeing Zeus in Helheim pretty much felt like something someone would do to keep the attention away from himself. If Atreus truly was under the influence of a potential manifestation of Zeus, we're pretty sure Zeus would enjoy nothing more than to see the most dangerous Norse gods go after Kratos. And if he can't do that by controlling Kratos, he would do this using the closest person next to him.
Nobody cared about him anyways. What's the difference?
There are consequences to killing a god!
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
Watch your tone, boy.
Whatever.
After all you have sought, after all you have sacrificed, it ends in another stunning failure!
This, of course, was just our theory when it comes to this mystery. What are your thoughts on all this? Could Atreus truly be influenced by a malevolent power, possibly manifested by Zeus himself, similar to how Athena influenced Kratos' mind in Midgard? And if you perhaps have a different opinion, who do you think is responsible for these voices and possessions over Atreus? We'd love to hear your own thoughts and theories in the comment section down below. Meanwhile, if you like this video and enjoy all things God of War, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to our channel. We'll make sure to return a favor with content you won't find anywhere else. Until next time, Spartans, Python and Selkin, out.